Hello friends, hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Doreen, Lifard, your friend here, and just like I promised you that this December I'll be doing some videos on planning and like things to do in December, and I've started actually last week, and I said that I'll be posting more videos, and today it's another video. And guess what I'm going to talk about today? I am going to talk about areas that you're supposed to think of when you're planning for 2018. So there are a number of areas that I think are very important that you should think of and you should consider as you're planning your year, as you're planning your activities and everything. So these are the 5 things that I personally use to plan 2018. So the first area is that you should plan your finances. Planning your finances is that you should plan how much you want to earn. You should plan how much you want to save, how much you want to invest. Like, you don't have to have the figures, but you can just decide like the total amount that I'm going to earn, maybe 10% of it I'm going to save, 10% of it I'm going to invest, maybe whatever percentage that's gonna be fine with you, because you need to have this everything like laid out and figured out. So it is something that you can sit down and think and try to figure out like how you want to have your finances in 2018. So that is the very first area, which is very important because everybody needs money. You need money. You know that without money, of course, money is not like the most important thing in the world, but it can help you in so many ways, and it's very important because we need it in our everyday life. You cannot have housing, you cannot have clothing without money, so we need to really work on that. And the area number 2 is that you need to take care of your health. Your health is very important because if you're sick, if you're not okay, if you're not doing fine, it means that it's going to affect the rest of your activities. You won't be able to earn right, you won't be able to spend time with family, with friends, and things like that. So it's very important that you should take care of your health. Maybe you can decide like, okay, perhaps you're not exercising, but you can decide like every day maybe I'll do exercises for 10 or 20 minutes. That can sound like a very little amount of time. You don't have to pressure yourself like you're going to a competition or something, but you need to do something that's going to be reasonable to keep yourself healthy. Maybe you can decide on the amount of water that you want to drink daily. These are things that we really ignore, but they're very important. So you can decide like as you're going to start a fresh year in 2018, it's important that you should think of these things, like think of how you want to take care of your health. So that is the second area. You should like monitor what you eat. What you're eating making you a better person, or what is it doing to your health? So that is very important. Just take that into consideration and plan and work out everything. Like, have a very solid plan, be determined to have things laid out and follow through your plan. So that is number 2. And number 3 is that you need to work on your relationships. We have people around us, we have family, we have relatives, we have friends. So it's very important that you take time in investing in your relationships. You need to be close to your family. You need to add value to your family because they are the people close to you. You need to add value to your networks, perhaps at work or maybe in business, something like that. So it's very important that you should have something to do with your relationships, because they say that your net worth is your network. Your network is your net worth. So it's very important that you should work on your networks. You should do something about it. You should maybe spend more time. You should be very proactive in terms of your relationships. So that is very important. Just sit down and see what you can do with your relationships in the coming year. That is also a very important area because you know you cannot achieve anything on your own. So we need people around us, we need everybody. It's very important that you should sit down and see like how you can go about with your relationships. And number 4 is that you need to have plans for your very own personal development. So personal development is very important. Most of the times I'll hear Jim Rohn speaking from his records. Like, he'll say something like, you actually, in order to get more, you need to become more. So it's very important that you should work on yourself. You should actually, he says that you should work on yourself harder than you do on your job, because what I think is that when you work hard on yourself, it makes you a very better person, and it's even easier for you to work like better in your work, at your work. So it's very important that you should work on yourself, because let's take an example. For example, if you want to do something, you will want to find the best tools. And if you don't get the best tools, it's not very easy to get the job done as compared to when you have like the best tools. So it means if you work hard on yourself, you become better and better, and it's very easy for you to work fine, like to do better in your job, to do better with your family, to do better with your finances, to do better. Like self-development is very important. It's very, like, it's almost key to everything. It's very important that you should work on yourself on that area. And the other thing is that things you want, the things that you should have a plan on the things that you want to acquire, because we when we're going into 2018, perhaps you will need to buy some stuff during the whole of that year. So you can just list down of all the things that you want to buy. Perhaps you want to buy a house, you want to buy a car, you want to buy a land, anything that you want to buy. Most of the times I like listing down all the things that I want to buy, even though they might be very small. You know, the joy of writing down is that when you get that thing, you get to check it off, like this one, got it. That gives you a very good feeling of satisfaction. So it's very important that you sit down and write down, like, what do I want to buy, and that's gonna affect also your finances, because you need to know like what you want and the resources that you have, and it's very important that you keep track of your finances. And this is also going to give you a picture on how to go about with your finances, because it's actually part of what you want to do. So it's actually what you're going to earn is going to determine like how many things you're going to acquire. So when you have a list of things that you want to buy, once you get the money, it's easy to go into your list, to go back to your list, and then just look at it and then see like the things that are very important and the things that you can afford with that money, and then buy, rather than just buying from no list, because you might forget to buy the very important things, and you might buy things that are not that important, or you might mix out the priorities of the things that you want to achieve. So those are the 5 areas that I consider very key in terms of planning: your finances, your health, your relationships, your personal development, and the things that you want to buy. So those are the things that I've been working on, maybe from last month to this month. Maybe you can share with me the things that the areas of planning in your life, maybe the things that you consider that are very key in terms of planning. So just share with me, comment below, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and yeah, all the best. Just let me know everything that you want to do this December in terms of planning. Let me know the areas that you're planning on. Let me know. I'll be happy to hear from you, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Thank you very much. See you next time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you so much.